are some empty packets. 15 minutes से यही चल रहा है. तू जा. And tell Vijay Bhaiya to get my volume afterwards. बोल के आजा volume number 2. Why never feels Yes, yes. तो permanently उधर ही रोका नहीं देंगे. All this is finished well before your soil resources we have completed, correct? Completed, na? Topo haven't started.
We had a chalu last class, but हमने सामने सॉल्व किया. तो कोई चालू. What to scale R
तो एक काम करते हैं. Shall we finish up that natural vegetation as well? She was totally missing, ना? आती है फिर चली जाती है. क्या हो गया that day you ran away तो पहली. She was telling me not to tell me.
मैंने क्या बोला ऐसे कुछ बोला
ही. Yeah, you told that. I remember.
You start the chapter today.
Natural vegetation, na?
Yes.
That's what I'm proceeding.
Have you started that or you have to start?
No, I'm going to start. ये तुम्हारा मम्मी का कॉल था. Did you inform the person? Did you inform the concerned teacher? I was a concerned teacher.
I couldn't inform you.
So you never thought. Next time I won't waste time with you if you do like that. No, why should I?
No, she will.
The student has to say to me. She tells or not tell, that is different story. एक मेरा लेक्चर खत्म हो गया तेरे इंग्लिश को. चलो, no problem. Put down the heading. बोल क्या है? Volume number 2. Hey, listen. Even that soil chapter na. For her exam started the next day also I started na, when she was there. But I completed the chapter soil conservation, soil erosion. Show me one volume. By the time you read the volume. हो गया है. वॉल्यूम तो देखो. देखो अभी भी डेट नहीं इसमें है. एक वॉल्यूम दे दो. क्या हाँ. इसका कनेक्टिंग चैप्टर है नेचुरल वेजिटेशन. विजय इधर बोर्ड तीन है. Hey, what is I was saying? Soil conservation I had completed, my dear. You don't gargle now. Hey, it is on page number 168, volume. I think this we had it in 9th as well. Hey, मैंने तो explain किया है. But ये जो part है, but I'll explain. I'm not going to run away from my duties. Okay. So natural vegetation, the first thing that you have to put in a notebook. Importance of forest. So put the heading. Okay. 1, 2. And that vegetation we will be doing, if you remember, tropical evergreen, correct? This we will write here. Then tropical deciduous. Something like that. Yeah, are you guys ready for your Sunday to मेरा paper है Sunday coming Sunday. है.
Mistake है.
Topo, don't go for the test because I haven't completed. But you can go for soil. मैंने freeze भी किया तो they will come. Soil का हो सकता है.
Class 1 और class 2.
Class test. व्यास तो वो तो बहुत छोटा सा है. They'll let you know. Write down forest importance. पॉइंट नंबर 1 ये चारों फैन चल रहे हैं उसके जगह पर एसी चला के बंद कर दो मैं यू कम गंगा get up lazy tattoo
Finding my friends.
it is inside the notebook too bad
एसी चालू है
अच्छा better switch off the fan क्या हुआ इसको तो ऐसा भगा ना पूरा ग्राउंड में एचसीसी कर थैंक यू
वो तोड़ देगा
उसका तुम्हारा वो कुकीज या कौन सा है ब्लैक वो बिस्किट का नाम बट डोंट ईट दैट बिस्किट्स ऑन अ लार्ज नंबर चॉकलेट के मेरे सामने
कौन सा
ओरियो
हां इट हैज लॉट ऑफ सन्स
कुछ नहीं होता
मैं अपने लिए बोल when we talk about this topic na what is the first thing that comes to know what is natural vegetation
Naturally.
you remember in 9th standard we have done certain vegetation which are generally grown without the human involvement उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं virgin vegetation अभी we have deciduous evergreen tropical littoral mountain
क्या होगा
एक दिन मैं भी बताता हूँ फिर मुझे क्या होता है तब तक I am calm and cool I am calm है ना my dear चलो तो the first thing when you write importance of forest ना इसको दो लेवल पर हम लोग बोलते हैं one is protective function and other is productive what is protective according to you forest gives protection to all the wild animals right and what is productive it provides lots and lots of products can you name some products that you get it from forest timber honey gum that is wood sandalwood sandalwood और क्या मिलता है lumbering jacks actually India का नहीं वो Canada का popular है so whatever products initially you and me were living like a food gatherer we used to get it from forest only even today also we get a lot of forest so which are the two main functions of forest come on protective function and productive function what is protective you and me cannot give the protection to the wild animals we can at the max put it inside the cage but forest will give them natural so write down functions forests are of high importance forests are of high importance to any economic setup forests are of high importance to any economic setup full stop it mainly gives protective and productive function underline both the word protective and productive function next it is the only source which ensures climate control prevents soil erosion several industries, are dependent on forests and forest products. Several industries are dependent on forest and forest products. Is this point clear to you? What is the meaning of that several industry? Today, nowadays, you guys are very much happy with jellies, jams, squashes. ये सब कहाँ से बनता है? Forest से. You know that pulpy orange वाला डिब्बा आपको कभी पिया है? अरे वो एक orange कोई brand है ना? But they say it is highly preservative added. But then you will get it. What you are getting it? What you are getting? All the forest product. और कोई बोलो product जो आपको without forest you will never get it. Come on. Did I say even today there are several communities who are not in the real world like you and me, where they are inside the forest, inside the jungle. Do we have it in India as well? Where which part of India? If you want to, आप लिखो बीच बीच में इसको ट्यूबलाइट चमकते खुद We have Chhattisgarh. सुना है? What else? Have you heard about Jharkhand? Where is Jharkhand very important for? It was a part of Bihar. Now separate. Where is this MSD fellow? अभी IPL start हुआ? तो तुम लोग फिर से लग गया IPL. अच्छा. So who is that fellow who comes from that Jharkhand area? Very important. Huh? He is from Ranchi. In fact, many people say it is because of him only that Ranchi has become so popular. He is right actually because क्या हो जाता है ना one popular cricketer from such. अभी जैसे we have the president of India. Who is she? The village where she comes from, na, she's the only girl who has crossed first in that particular village 12th standard. So 12th nahi, she's a lawyer. She was a lot of work she has done, and she is one of the backward most community in that particular area. And to make her the president, matlab you will never feel कि ऐसा भी democracy है क्या? Okay, take the next one. Forest kept in full protection. Forest kept in full protection. Is generally a center of tourist attraction. Is it correct? Center of tourist attraction. Next, in its absence, forest, in its absence, the very survival of several animal and bird species, birds, है ना? Several animal and bird species will be endangered. Will be in danger or endangered, whichever you feel right. Change the pattern. Hence, forests, no doubt, is the only protection for all the wild animals against hunters. That you know, who are poachers? Poachers. Who are poachers? Who kill the animals mainly for the skin? Which animals are generally poached?
Lion.
Lion का तो कहूँगा only tiger, especially tiger skins goes for lakhs. चीता नहीं, चीता का अपना है.
Crocodiles.
crocodiles का है, even camel का भी है. Camel तो वैसे भी मार कर लोग खाता ही है आराम में, and they use it for this bags, है ना? So whenever we talk about all this, which is the only protection given by them, it is the forest. Okay, चलो अभी no need to mark, no need to write. Come to page number 168 किसका है? अच्छा सबके पास है ना? 169. There is a word correlation. I think maths में है क्या correlation आपको? And regression. Sorry, correlation and progression है आपको. Maths में नहीं है.
Physics.
अच्छा, you are away from maths. All three are away from maths. No, then no.
It is not close.
Not a okay. तो इधर इन लोग ने correlation बोला. What is correlation? I said there is a lovely environment.
Relationship.
It is a part and parcel of that environment. अभी से children are generally hardworking. I came, all three are sleeping. Is it hardworking? Sir, आपको मालूम नहीं सर, सोने के लिए भी बहुत मुश्किल से सोए. That is a hard work after sleep. And what is the other one? अभी आजकल इंडियन गवर्नमेंट बहुत पॉपुलरली बोल रहा है क्या नकल करने के लिए भी अकल का जरूरत है. हमारा बच्चा को मैंने कॉपी करते हुए पकड़ा, उसने भी यही डायलॉग मारा. मतलब कौन सा अकल का जरूरत है बाहर, मैं तेरा पेरेंट्स को बोला कि तेरा अकल निकालता हूं. मतलब to do the wrong thing also he or she has to do so much planning. तो देखो now in our India forests are hardly few मतलब अभी मैं तो अभी इतना साल का हो गया, I have never been into jungle at least in India. Why? Because everywhere human settlement is increased. If you earlier used to go to Panvel, at least थोड़ा बहुत greenery दिखता था. अभी तो Panvel also I heard every corner of the Panvel has been, और एयरपोर्ट ने तो क्या बोलते हैं सोने पे सुहागा, बट अभी तक एयरपोर्ट स्टार्ट होने का नाम नहीं है. अभी लोग ने अगस्त का डेट दिया है, मुझे लग रहा है फिर कितना अगस्त आगे जाएगा तो this year August, but I don't think it will start because rainfall time में landing and take off is not at all. ये नया एयरपोर्ट है, it will take a lot of steps. So airport has destroyed mangroves of so many acres, so many. अभी तो wait करो. As you have seen Ghatkopara in that which area, Vikrul area, when the plane takes off and departs, lots and lots of noise pollution. Navi Mumbai will also experience the same. क्या कर? Part and parcel of what? Destroying the environment. समझ में आया? चलो, you are reading points and we will mark the points. Forests have a very important interrelationship with the environment. Underline the word interrelationship. Second point, Narika.
Forests play a vital role in protecting the environment from the pollution.
Okay.
Forests are moderator climate.
Wait, ये मैं simple way में समझाता हूँ. Now when I ask the girl to go and switch off, she not only switch off the fan, but there is one called regulator. अभी ये regulator करता क्या है fan को? Yes. But how is the forest a regulator to environment? कैसे? If you are not maintaining a healthy environment, because of forests we can improve it. What is that? Sir, the greenery, afforestation. Abhi I heard this flamingos again come back to the DPS area na seafood school. Abhi aaj ya kal मैं planning ही कर रहा हूँ. Some of my friends are coming. They were waiting for months. Flamingos कब आ रहा है? वही अपना पाम बीच में है. वो DPS एरिया में flamingos हर साल आता है. It comes all the way from Russia. हाँ, यूक्रेन से आता है. रशिया यूक्रेन से. कोई टिकट विकेट नहीं है, मार्सी एरिया है. जब पूरा वो उधर कौन जाके टिकट मैं से तो बैठ जाता. तो आजा. What is the point of the ticket? हाँ, मेरे दो flamingos की मूवमेंट. अरे वो खाड़ी एरिया में है. Who is going to take your ticket? Let's go ahead. DPS स्कूल देखा है, उसके पीछे कौन है टिकट डाल के तुझको बुलाने वाला है? हैं?
वो हट है.
हाँ. आप गया है, बट अभी ये आया है. फ्लामिंगोस have come. चलो चलो जल्दी करो. Read. even the ticket you छाप रहा है.
What is the dominant carbon cycle?
Which cycle?
Carbon.
हाँ. Hey, everybody knows the importance of carbon. थोड़ा मैं explain करता हूँ. I hope you understand. There is a word in geography and even in science also we use. Any idea? You can find out the age of a tree. You can find out the age of a mountain. Find out the age of a
It is an
stone.
isotope.
Of what?
Radioactive isotope.
But what?
To find the age of something.
How do we find out? Every human being, every organism, every non-living thing absorbs the word carbon, not words, elements. And when we die, we release the carbon from our body. Even the mountain or a tree, when a tree is cut, mountains also, that trunk, उसका rings गिनते हैं हम लोग. हाँ, और rings का वो spacing देखते हैं. फिर अगर केमिकल चेक होता है तो ये होता है. तो इसको उसी ने बोलते हैं कार्बन 14 टाइप का अलग-अलग टेस्ट करते हैं. Then they will tell this tree was 700 years old. The skeleton found was 1000 years old. है ना? And the relics, you know what are the relics? जो पुराना structure खड़ा था, that is 10,000 years old. 10,000 years old relics. एक example हो. So even for this, we need to have a healthy forest. You continue reading. He is into a different dialogue.
Forest help in
Nice reading. Read.
forest help in water percolation. So what is the
Percolation, you are right.
and thereby maintain underground water table.
Go ahead.
Decay of plant leaves provide human to soils and increase their fertility.
Fertility क्या है? Everyone write humus. Chetto, jumbo chette yaar. Okay, whenever we talk about this humus, how do you define humus? Anybody?
The topmost layer of the soil.
You have to add the word fertile.
Fertile layer.
Okay. Chalo. Now put the question there only. List out. Answer must be the question. Main correlation of forest with that of environment. List out the main correlation of forest with that of environment. Now tell me if you want to write on your own, how many points you can write?
Something.
But 4 very important, which is not there in the book. Will you write?
Apple.
तो मैं बोलूँगा ही, but आप लोग भी तो कभी लिखो. चलो, use that point and write. She is only here to copy. गंगा, ये आपने इधर एक भी यूपी का टेस्ट नहीं दिया ना? तो अभी जो भी टेस्ट है करने इसमें. How about you? She also. Should I give?
Chemistry का दिया है.
मेरा सब्जेक्ट का इसने अकेले ने दिया ना, कौन सा था क्लाइमेट. So you guys don't miss it this time whatever test. Okay, चलो start writing. They will tell you. Tell you not. Because I say some chapter, they put some chapter which I do not want. Okay, चलो.
So agriculture maybe.
She is complete.
Yes.
You expect them you are going for agriculture. तो agriculture एक unit है ना. It depends on how much mark she is putting. Yeah. In fact, Jolly Madam is the person you can ask. She is the person who is into that exam department and all that.
She came today.
No, she will. When I am not there, or maybe I don't know. She is not there. Thursday. Finish the answer. I'll get the water bottle. एक जल्दी ये करो so that अपना टोपो का बहुत सारा सामस बाकी है. No. अच्छा दोनों इसीलिए बैठा है. I told you you are writing. No, my support is limited.
सर बस 4 पॉइंट लिखना है.
4 पॉइंट जो बुक में नहीं है. से चालू रहते हैं सब उठा उठा के कॉपी करते रहते हैं
Sort of.
you can use the words but point should be your own हाँ तो बनाओ तो सही ओनली मुंह से खिचड़ी बनाती रहती है कभी बना के खिलाओ हो गए उसी दिन उसका सत्यानाश ए जल्दी करो I will be finishing this chapter and get this water bottle also and see. I will be separating you to some other new page. You write, allow her to write. No, it is not there. Let me see. Who got the name? कर. This is how you should learn geography. अभी से ऐसे करने वाला. Everything spoon feeding and you don't guys study. It is easy, my dear. Try it out. एक दो बार read तो करके देखो. I'm asking some molecular formula of supercomputer वो. वो भी लिख दे. The more you are lazy and lethargic, I'll also be teaching later.
Sir, interrelationship मतलब
Connection. No need to say. You write it in a notebook. I'll read and correct. And don't show it to your friends. वो तो दिखता ही है उसे. So after my explanation, you quickly write it and then you won't forget it. It is as good as learning. Actual meditation, we will do one more meditation very quickly. And other notes the way.
Sort of.
Done? Just 1 minute. Done. This fellow Prabhas is coming. Very okay.
So it will be boring.
Today. That's a good one.
So
Part 1 तो अच्छा था. मैंने देखा था.
old movies have
They are not old. This is new.
new movies are remake of the old ones.
Okay. Where we are going to see them. I see it once in 1 year. The plan तो चालू रहता है. This time I will not miss this one. Tom Cruise. So every time before I am teaching you this forest, now I show you so that whatever I am explaining for the forest, you must understand. I mean, copy चालू था ना? क्यों? Please give it to me. You carry on.
So he took my book.
I said write on your
I
own.
wrote one word and he gave his and took mine.
Okay, guys, listen. वो मैं checking बाद में करता हूँ. Just understand. Now, whenever I am explaining this vegetation, the first and the most important forest is this evergreen. पहला concept समझ लो. Then while video and notes, you will not ask any queries at all. Now the word is saying tropical evergreen only because the trees from outside maintains the greenery throughout the year. Is it possible that the trees are not shedding their leaves? No. If I say this is the evergreen forest type, just bear with my diagram. Huh? There are more than several species inside that particular one. Okay. Now, what we are trying to explain to you. Huh? Now, every tree or every species will have shedding of their leaves in a different time period. Come on, say shedding of. Say. Wait. Yeah, hey. So you go any part of the year from outside, it appears what?
Green.
Green. This is the first character. Second character, trees are of very tall nature. 30 to 50 meters it might grow. And it is quite taller because generally heavy rainfall regions, especially that everyday wala 4 o'clock rain. So the trees tends to compete for the sunlight. What is the competing? They has to grow tall, right? Plus, we'll be having 3 to 4 tier or we can say layer. What does that layer means? अभी ऐसा रहेगा. Emergent canopy तो सबसे नीचे है. So these layers of the green forest we can see. Means what? The sunlight is unable to pierce deep into the ground. So the underground is generally always dark. Okay? Because the sunlight doesn't reach us. Since sunlight doesn't reach us, we have creepers. You know what are creepers? A money plant is the best creeper. Climbers, plant snake. Along with, we will have the insects, rodents. There are such, we can say even mosquitoes in Amazon jungle, which is a part of this, that might kill you.
Snakes.
Snakes to रहेगा, there's no doubt. Snakes, that poisonous scorpions. So this is the danger of this one. But what is a positive thing? We say today, due to the large-scale deforestation, this evergreen forest acts as the lungs of the earth. Is it correct if I use the word lungs of the earth? More than 40% of the oxygen to the world is given by evergreen trees only. ये मैंने जब jungle explain किया, I didn't put a word. They are highly inaccessible region. What is the meaning of the word inaccessible? Yes, that is the reason these forests are still now protected. Protected क्या है? जिस दिन इंसान freely move करने लगेगा ना, he will cut all the trees. Animals also. Variety of animals are found. There are certain animals which are not even known or named by the human being. उतना variety है. And half of the Amazon jungle is in the country Brazil, if you have heard about. And I'll show you some Amazon jungle clippings also. So that is tropical evergreen forest.
But some human settlements live in that.
Very few, or in fact, aboriginal community. Next is the second one is tropical deciduous. The word gives you a right picture that it is unlike evergreen, they are not evergreen. In fact, we will be studying two deciduous. One is wet deciduous forest and dry deciduous. It's mainly based on two things, mainly rainfall and humidity. अभी rainfall जब more than 100 to 200 centimeter रहेगा, that we call it as wet deciduous forest. Less than 100 centimeters of rainfall, it is called as. I mean, don't write anything. I'll give you notes. So this is it. Unlike evergreen, they shed their leaves. India, maximum area are under deciduous forest. जितना भी forest India में है. Evergreen तो minimum है India में, except that Jharkhand वो jungles में जो है, वो भी evergreen नहीं बोल सकते, but है. But definitely this is the large scale forest found in India and this deciduous. Here tree types are different. There are certain tree types which might be in dry deciduous, which might shift to wet if rainfall is increased, if humidity is better. But generally अभी ये reverse engineering जैसा बोलता है. Wet deciduous has become more of dry deciduous. Trees are cut, jungles are cleared. तो majority of the जो हमारे पास wet deciduous था ना अभी dry deciduous बनते जा रहे हैं. So we will be studying region, climatic conditions and tree types and economic importance. इतना ही करना है. अभी आगे भी जो भी forest का features करेंगे पर species वही tree types. Tree types मतलब क्या है? Species ही करते हैं. Is it clear? So this is what we are going to study. First notes I can give you evergreen. Other notes I will ask you to prepare. हाँ, without seeing तो you're not going to do. Seeing only नहीं कर रहे हो. चलो, put the heading tropical evergreens. पहले लिखो types of vegetation. जैसा वॉल्यूम में लिखा है पहले वो लिखो. नहीं different देगा. Based on the availability of rainfall, soil and other climatic conditions, based on the availability of rainfall, soil and other climatic conditions, the vegetation types are as follows. The vegetation types are as follows. एक काम करना, there are 6 they have given ना. In your notebook, what you do? 1, 2, 3 इधर लिखना. Leave a space in that same 1, 2, 3. You write 4, 5, 6. Okay. Easy way to save your notebook page. Right up. जैसा volume में दिया है, evergreen, deciduous, desert, tidal and mountain. So before we write and understand, I'll show you evergreen how it is. हाँ, 3 इधर 3 उस तरफ. एक ही इसमें लिखते. Ganga talent is such a innocent.
3, 9, 1, 2, 3.
ये बच्चा है. कुछ चीजें वो टीचर से बिल्कुल समझ के नहीं लेते. Waiting for your rain holiday. I think this time ALSH will get a good rain and that also very soon we are going to start. इधर तो नहीं मिलेगा, impossible.
Sir, there's a
She is getting ready. Huh? That's what.
I think the water level is high.
Then reduce it.
तो आएगी कैसे? हाँ sir, but then
यूटी तो नहीं देता.
नहीं
इतना दूर तो
आप
तो मैं क्या
आएगी
करूं?
कैसे अगर पूरा एकदम छत्रपति तक
छत्र एक काम करो, अभी छत्रपति आया नहीं है, जब आएगा तो हम बताएंगे. अभी चल.
पहले वो स्टैचू है ना वहाँ तक पानी
नहीं है.
तो आप भी बोला
Navi Mumbai is not the scene what we see in Mumbai.
आप ही ने अभी बोला कि
अरे स्कूल में मिलेगा my dear, not in UT.
but sir last year I was going to my grammar tuition and the rainfall was very free. The water level was up till my knees.
So then raise your knees na little bit up.
No sir, I was like the water level was still here.
अरे बाबा.
Sir, in my building only the water level was
Ganga, I told it in a very simple. You took it in all movies.
Sir, in the scooter.
That is a tuition, my dear. This is not a tuition. You wait. You will come to know how do we work. I personally have told this are the bigger सब बच्चे आए. इधर तो नहीं होता.
आपके यहाँ तो हमें छुट्टी मिल जाती है.
नहीं मिलती.
हम घर चले जाते हैं.
क्यों जाएंगे? हम इधर ही
यहाँ
बना
नहीं
को.
है ना.
Okay, now you are talking this. Children, really, I have to show you all the videos one by one. Evergreen लिखा? This girl has to be shifted somewhere in the corner.
सर मैंने टाइप्स ऑफ एजुकेशन ही कर
हाँ तो उसके बाद नंबर 1 इज एवरग्रीन, ये दूसरा इज नंबर 1 which for us
एवरग्रीन
हाँ तो वही तो देखा ये व्हाट्स द पूरा पॉइंट समझ में नहीं आता PM perception all trees sunlight आएगी अच्छे से sorry meters so it's making us to learn everything. One eye grassless. This one shows you the entire world. Are you seeing from here? Which America it is? South.
North. Sorry, south.
This is Africa. Okay. Where is our country? Look here.
India.
We are here. Are you seeing this? Western Ghats. This is Sri Lanka. This is entire northeast. Northeast समझ में आ रहा है? ये पूरा. And if you go here, this is that Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore के इधर इधर एक थोड़ा सा डॉट रहेगा. And Australia ये part है, ये part. Are you seeing this part? And these two parts. So throughout the world we are having this specific. But the good thing is that every day these areas gets rainfall. So sometimes we call them as 4 o'clock sharp because morning I think 10 to 2 or 3 is high sunlight, and by 3:30 or 4 you'll get a definite shower. So in a week you'll get 5 to 6 days heavy rainfall. That is the reason we have evergreen for this. You are absolutely correct. Okay. Now here he has started. Is this okay? This is understory, canopy. Now you will be going at 4 levels of what? Dense growth of trees. Now you look at this from a distance. Do you really feel we can walk at least beneath these trees? It's just next to in person. And whoever geographers have gone into Amazon, they said if you lose the batch, batch se alag ho gaya, then it is very difficult that you can be spotted back. Once I remember watching one of the American channels where they have shown out of 6, 2 had left from the batch. And they were found after 3 weeks. Half of the weight loss because there is no food, nothing.
So snakes and all.
उसको पकड़ के थोड़ी खाएगा। जो भी उसके पास फूड ईटेबल था ओनली 2 दिन का था ये लोग को बेचारे 10 दिन के बाद निकाला by the time one man said to remain alive he started eating bugs वो एरिया में जो इतना बड़ा बड़ा
bugs बग्स
कुत्ता उसको खाता है
ऐसे देख यूट्यूब अरे जब शॉर्ट्स को कर रहे
so he showed to the interviewer she ran away leaving the camera but the doctor said अगर इस बंदे ने अगर ये bugs नहीं खाया होता he might have dead because bugs are high protein diets है अभी क्या करें जिंदा रहने के लिए बेचारा वो खा रहा था
Yes, in southern part of India, red ants are diseases.
I don't think so
Yes.
कौन सा पार्ट बोलो I also come from south and she is also
I have read somewhere that red ants.
who is that somewhere पहले उसको पकड़ो
Those red ants have been eaten by Indian people. Yes.
हाँ maybe tribal community रहेगा we don't know
No.
ठीक है पहले हम गिवन
Sloths.
इसके बाद कुछ होएगा ना फिजिक्स एक काम करो नोटबुक में लिखो ट्रॉपिकल एवरग्रीन डाला ना और उसका साइड में ब्रैकेट में लिखो 4 layers of this distinct to 4 layers of forest अगर आप ऊपर से लिखो तो ऐसा आएगा emergent canopy understory और floor से लिखो is understandable characteristics को बहुत simple words में याद रखने का floor understory canopy and emergent लिखा उसका नेक्स्ट पॉइंट में लिखो wait these days are tall trees are found with dense undergrowth tall trees are found with dense undergrowth next trees compete for sunlight trees compete for sunlight hence grow at a height of 30 to 50 meter several unknown varieties of flowers and exotic wild animals. Unknown varieties of flowers and exotic wild animals are found. It's highly inaccessible in nature. Inaccessible मतलब अंदर घुसना impossible है. Highly inaccessible in nature. Hence, less or no commercial importance. Commercially कब बेचेंगे? जब इसको काटेंगे तो ही बेचेंगे ना. Less or no commercial importance. Yeah, lecture ends at 12:30. Shall we try to finish this chapter then and there? Anyway, now it is 12. I think कि अगर आधे घंटे में नहीं होगा तो chapter है. I want to finish topo sheet as well, but मैं बोल के रखता हूँ कि topo sheet का नहीं, आपसे भी वो पूछेंगे. Any of your school June exams topo sheets is coming? क्या भी? इसका तो हो गया, उसका भी हो गया, तेरे ही
No sir, exam है.
When?
June.
Portion?
The soil and natural vegetation related. And I think so. Maths related.
तो एक काम करते हैं.
Maths means not topo sheet.
Today, I know, maps of India. Today we will finish off this chapter in the second lecture. Next class, you bring maps of India as well. उसमें है, but extra भी मैं कर रहा हूँ.
So map करेंगे तो how many से?
जितना तू ला सकता है. तो लेकर तो आप देखिए. हार्डली 2 लेकर आएगा, उसके लिए इतना बड़ा पेपर. Wait. I am not saying the numbers. I will wait. What you are saying and what I am going to do. ठीक है? चलो. Shall I stop this and shall I show you another one jungle? Actually, ये पूरा दुनिया का है. Amazon is only one part. It's a part of. ये सवाना है. I'll put it into a little bit faster mode. So you should be good. So that's okay. Otters. नहीं हो. रेडियो में आप लोग कोई बीच में आ जाए तो अच्छा होगा. रैकून से नहीं है. रैकून बहुत छोटा है. हाँ, हॉर्स. ये उसे कम.
Jaguar.
वो डबिंग करेगा. ये भी है.
Cheetah have blind in their eyes.
गोल्डन लंगूर. They have a little. Why does it do it that also? Every 3 or 6 months it can do this. Frog है.
पेड़ पे
What they are trying to show the largest to the smallest.
सर आपको को हाथ में पकड़ा है क्या इसको ड्रॉप को
मैं तो पॉकेट में लेके जाता हूँ।
मजा करने से पकड़ा है
ठीक है।
मजा करने
जाने देना और लेकर कलरफुल बोलो। ये तो मुझे कॉमेडियन का मेक करना पड़ता है। This is the path. Look how the path is dangerous. Some wisdom. Oh, this is paradise. The most colorful birds you can get. Vultures, vultures. Colorful vultures मैं पहली बार देखा हूँ. Actually.
Capybara.
सब जाने का तो पानी में है तो
क्या है? Capybara.
इसको लेके जाने का भी
So it's
जाने.
a domestic actually, but
ये भी उसको कुछ तो बोलते हैं. ये
black jaguar.
छोड़ना. ये साल एनिमल लगा. ये क्या है बच्चा? ये भी गोल्डन लंदन है.
It's a golden, red border, red border.
Pigs. Pig. ये
I'm not know.
coils like a small football. It will catch you. It is not porcupine. Porcupine
No, it's alligator.
नीचे होता है
No, crocodile or alligator.
that is a pillow. This is chameleon. इधर
नीचे दिखा आपको दिख नहीं रहा है क्या इसको भी
I'm concentrating on the animal.
नीचे दिखेगा ना दिखा दिखा CAPYAN कैपिटल हाँ अब लिखा है
किधर है? ये लोग खुद भी
क्या है ये
इधर है भाई.
हाँ अच्छा अच्छा
वो मुझे भी देखना था बट मैं भूल
अभी किधर है
गया. You should take them. You will see. ये compare गंगा में animal. ये देखो ये कौन सा नाम है?
कैप्सूशियन monkey मतलब से देख नाम है
अच्छा I was not. ये मम्मी और बच्चा. यार monkey is a different
सब
product.
विलन भी
हाँ जब पे लगी जाए. ये अपने मैच लिख सकते हैं. वही
तो वो कैपिटल कलर बेस्ट
ठीक है. आप ऐसा बोलते हैं जैसे कि तब लल्लू पिंक की तरह मिल जाए. पिंक डॉग. How I started to follow them.
आप उनको कॉपी करके बोल रहे हैं
हाँ वही मैं भी देख रहा था. तो कंटिन्यू हो.
कैट है
कैट नहीं मंकी है.
सर लायन है
एप्पल का नहीं.
ब्लैक फेस
Ibis.
खुद जा रहे हैं
Shall we run away from Amazon?
नहीं
सर
नहीं
मजा आ रहा है
तो पाइथन
I have put it on my Lego.
कंप्यूटर स्टैंड बनी है ये भी डॉग स्टैंड
This is something new but apply.
Blue robin, blue jay, ये blue jay इसके ऊपर होगा तो वो sound of the animals are very funny.
मतलब they are trying to show you how much variety of animals are inside Amazon.
These are only 10%.
अंदर लगा है अंदर ही है
उसका घर है अमेज़न के अंदर बनाया है, तू जाएगा?
Somebody is good to have knowledgeable hands.
ये कौन सा भाई?
And monkey है. Spider पहले तो दिखाया था spider नहीं दिखाया था.
ये विदाउट हेयर कट बैठा है यार।
अरे अच्छा कुत्ता होगा ना मतलब।
अरे मंकी है वो।
स्पाइडर की तरह एक से उधर
ये
Sports.
ये
Cappy. Capybara. वाह. बोला.
कैपिबारा है, कैपिबारा। मुझे तो ये कुछ कैंडी आइसक्रीम का नाम है कैपिबारा।
So there is a song related.
हाँ, ठीक है।
Pickle.
कैपिबारा।
ये क्या है? नाम ही नहीं दिखाया है।
लोग ने अपना आधार कार्ड भूल गए, इसलिए नाम नहीं।
एकदम बेबी का। ग्रीन बर्ड।
ये स्पैरो है।
नहीं, स्पैरो ग्रीन नहीं होता।
मैं कल आया था घर पे तो मैंने मार दिया।
ग्रीन नहीं होता है।
हाँ तो पैरट ठीक रहेगा।
सर ये क्या है?
कैपिबारा।
ये सब मक्काउस है, मक्काउस।
अभी बड़ी तो जिससे ऐसा लग रहा है प्लास्टिक का लग रहा है।
वेरी डेंजरस है। ये सेफ्टी होनी है।
ब्लैक पॉइजन स्टॉक। मैंने इसके बारे में लिखा था प्रोजेक्ट।
फिर आते ही नाम नहीं पहचाना।
अरे वो ब्लू कलर का भी होता है। मैंने ब्लू कलर के बारे में
ठीक है, ऐसे कॉपी करके लिखा है ना। अभी अपन
नहीं बोर्ड मेरे पढ़ा
I'm feeling sleepy चलो।
नहीं इतना इंटरेस्टिंग है।
हम लोग अगर
अरे आपके एज के लिए अच्छा लग रहा है। मैं जानवर को देखता रहेगा तो टॉपिक्स कौन पढ़ाएगा?
नेक्स्ट लेक्चर कितनी बार dangerous the nails are so big that
Not dangerous, they are very harmless.
monkey
ना Starbucks का cappuccino. This is very good. नहीं मालूम है तो अपना नाम डाल लो पर क्यों टेंशन में है? बच्चा कुछ ये है फिर मैं है किसी का भी नाम डाल।
यहाँ पे रहते थे वो
These are the geographers who make.
मेरे को उसको नहीं पता ठीक है कैपिबारा
ठीक है तो बड़ी
तो और कुछ नहीं होगा बेचारे को
अरे देखिए lots and lots of because rainfall is every day.
वहाँ पे कीचड़ भी होता रहेगा ना
सब रहेगा।
नाम ही नहीं
चलो बहुत हो गया।
अरे नहीं थोड़ा ही बचा है करने दो ना अरे थोड़ा ही बचा है
10 मिनट नहीं
हाँ वही 10 मिनट भी नहीं है
थोड़ा फास्ट कर लो
हाँ 7.7 कर दो अरे ये उतना भी नहीं
Teach also.
I want to build a house here and
अब अपना करना है तेरा खत्म कर लो फिर आ जाओ। तुम्हारा मम्मी और पापा को लेके जाओ तुरंत बात करो। अच्छा हो गया इसको जल्दी हमारा हम बात करेंगे।
गाड़ी में जंगल में
white slipper
सब क्या है ना दूर से देखने के लिए एक दिन या 2 दिन अगर तुम परमानेंट रहेगा पहले तो मोबाइल छोड़ के नहीं रख सकते इधर मोबाइल का नेटवर्क नहीं रहो
टावर
बिल्ड टावर नहीं बिल्ड हावर पहला टावर के कंपनी आपके अलग से देगा Feel.
Osprey. Australia. Owl. Nuclear. Nuclear.
चलो तो बाद में लिख के देखा क्या कुछ भी नहीं
So no, it's the
Yeah,
इसमें पढ़ा है जानवरों के बारे में. Wood.
कितना अच्छा सी है.
they are the geographers who go and take all these videos.
आपने ये geography किया.
I love to go but mainly for एक या दो दिन. That's it.
2 दिन क्यों नहीं गए आप?
I have gone abroad में तो when I'm there every month we go.
Amazon college गए थे?
I have to go to Africa.
आपका कॉलेज नहीं है वो ब्राजील में.
तुमने साउथ अमेरिका को बोला ना वैसे
मैंने नहीं बोला.
this is a cat.
लेपर्ड है वो. लेपर्ड लिखा था उसका नाम नीचे.
अरे सब एक ही खाना से.
अरे स्पीड कर दो.
हो गया चलो start writing. चलो we have to finish this chapter. It's not easy to finish. We have बहुत कुछ explain भी करना. Come on now. दूसरा जानवर बाहर निकला. एक already इधर बैठी है.
Oh,
You are also twisting and turning, ना?
मैंने किया.
I saw it. Write down. Okay, what was that one I had given evergreen? अभी now we are starting actual evergreen forest, ना? अभी लिखो. Climatic conditions found. Heading लिखो और एग्जाम में भी ऐसे ही लिखना. First one I'll give, second one, third one you will write. Climatic conditions found. Point number 1. Annual temperature, annual average. Keep the volume side by side. Annual average temperature. Put an icon and write 25 to 27. I'll be a little bit faster. जितना वीडियो देख रहा है उसका कवर अप करना पड़ेगा. सॉरी. लिखा सेकंड वन.
इधर ही बात नहीं कर सकते.
राम सूर. Rainfall more than 200 centimeters annual. लिखना पड़ेगा. Annual rainfall more than 200 with humidity more than 77%. दोनों काम क्यों कर रहे हैं? एक काम नहीं कर सकते ये भाई 3 काम कर दिए. Next, mainly found in Andaman and Nicobar, Tamil Nadu coast, Andaman Nicobar, Tamil Nadu coast, western and northeastern Ghats. I'll write it
Peaks
here.
of northeast.
ठीक है. Now write down next main features or main characteristics. 1. Tropical, warm and wet climate. Tropically warm and wet climate. High rainfall regions. High rainfall regions. Wet and marshy lands. High rainfall regions, wetlands, marshy lands. With very tall trees. तुम ढूंढते ढूंढते परेशान हो जाएगा. लिखो ना my dear. What's her name? Very tall trees. Geography. Very tall trees. Bracket में डालो 60 meters. Sunlight, next pointer, cannot penetrate to the ground. put hyphen and write dense forest. अब याद है आप लोगों ने 4 लेयर्स लिखा ना, वो इधर लिखो ब्रैकेट के अंदर. क्या क्या था पहला? फ्लोर, हाँ वो लिखो. सेकंड लेयर क्या था? हाँ जो भी है, हाँ अंडर स्टोरी, canopy and emergent. In exam they'll ask you, huh? What is all this? Next. Why not? Evergreen is a very popular question. Evergreen and deciduous you will get more than 2 questions.
So you went for both corrections.
For 12 I go. और ऐसा बहुत कम बच्चे जो देते हैं. और बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट है. सुबह I think 7:30 ना, 8 बजे से शाम को 6 बजे. Mobile phones are not allowed. Only lunch break है. बहुत कम. और वैसे भी मुझे वो कोऑर्डिनेटरशिप मिला है ना, they don't allow me to. I send all my teachers. मेरे में बोर्ड एग्जाम के लिए भी यही जाने बोला, पर गया था मैं just to see के हमारे स्टूडेंट्स ना तो जाके आता रहता देख के आता.
Sir, what is
This is that the chia seeds. Write down next point. What is next point? Okay. Different tree types. It is not there. Shed their leaves. वो तो एक वर्ड तो मिलेगा ही ना. At different time period. Different tree types shed their leaves at different time period. Hence. अभी ये वर्ड ढूंढ के निकालो. Types of vegetation में ये पेज में. Hence ढूंढा तो then I am leaving you free now.
Hence.
Only from types of vegetation to 169. जहाँ लिखा है.
क्या ढूंढना है सर?
Hence. नहीं है मुझे मालूम है. Hence. जो बोला था. रुको I have to read that line for me.
Shed the leaves at different time.
Hence the vegetation is of evergreen type. Hence vegetation are of evergreen type. Underline that word, vegetation. अभी main species है ना. You write rosewood, ebony. Then you write gurjan and telsu. Sisu भी लिख सकता है. Any नहीं सभी तो बोला मैंने. You write only 4 types. उसीलिए पॉपुलर है. रोजवुड है, एबोनी है और चैपलास तो मैं पहले बार सुन रहा हूँ. डोंट राइट चैपलास बोला. तेलसू I don't feel it. Last is economic value. छोटा मत जाओ. पॉपुलर जो बोर्ड एग्जामिनर को भी याद रहना चाहिए जो मैंने बोल दिया. Right economic value. Highly inaccessible nature. She's put a play with me. I don't know what she. What did I say? Low economic value. Highly inaccessible forest. Low economic value. Because अंदर जाके काट ही नहीं सकते ना हम लोग. Highly inaccessible nature. Next. Tangled mass. I'm going crazy today. These tablets I'm taking for my health issues making me sleep. No.
Oh, let us go.
अभी मैं रिकॉर्ड करके बताता हूँ. Student was forcing me to go. है ना? I knew that student no other than gang there.
So health is of course brand. Yes.
अभी ये दूसरी.
She's supporting.
खुद वो भाग जाती है. अभी सेकंड लेक्चर में अभी इसको पकड़ना पड़ेगा. Oh really? Who told me this? अच्छा गजगामी है ना? हाँ है, इंग्लिश में वर्ड्स है गजगामी ऐसे, not गजगामी.
So ask me any hard word, I will tell its meaning.
But I should know that.
So ask camouflage.
जो उसको आता है वही तो चाहिए.
ये मारवाड़ी है.
Tell me the meaning of the word predicament.
No.
Predicament. Predicament.
Predicament.
अभी नीचे दूँगी.
No, sir.
Hey.
So ask.
तो मैं ये क्या किया? Ask क्या है?
So but in my level.
Eh? It is low level. It is you are higher level. गंगा खत्म कर दो. She will fall down somewhere down. उठा के पॉकेट में रख के लेके जाओ. क्योंकि मेरा पॉकेट बड़ा है, तुम्हारा पॉकेट छोटा है. No. Will not find it. It is not of an Indian origin. That is the reason. Check. Give me reason. I'll tell you. Predicament.
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 चलो लिखो.
Right word.
Wrong. Hey, did I say that tangled mass of woods? Last sentence. Tangled mass of woods. Bamboos. That is bamboo trees, huh? Ferns. Instead of five-star hotel, ferns. Hamara international airport. Ferns. Climbers. Are found in abundance. Hence, no easy passage. You know passage? मतलब जो भी है. And forest cannot be fully exploited. No easy passage, so forest cannot be fully exploited. Hey, please check this. Now you are going to write for tropical deciduous. Similar lines.
Same lines.
That I show you. Real perception. That's how it is. Start writing. You need my help to tell you. Exactly the way that you have written the evergreen.
Again. Bamboos.
Hey, bolo. What is the name? Aditi, na? Your?
Maybe Aditi is a sister's name.
So you didn't tell me the meaning of the word, is it? You only asked me.
Maybe means god of money.
God of
No, god of money. It's related to money.
No, absolutely wrong.
Oh, sir. अच्छा खींचो word.
God of money.
खुद ही आपने अपना पैर पकड़ तो मैं बोला नहीं you asked me. गंगा हंसना बंद करो. Get serious now. To certain external alarm that you know my nature.
Welcome before. Predicament. Oh, I thought, sir, you asked the meaning of my name.
No, my dear. Why should I ask your name is good name? Hey, what's okay? I am coming to picture and puller up to
So that's red panda.
I am putting that video. One in late. ये तो दूसरा है. ये ICSE का. चलो, ICSE का. This कोई भी अपना this lady is into नाम teaching. What is the name? Delta step work कर रहा है. पढ़ा क्या देखो? IIM अहमदाबाद, बैंगलोर, खड़गपुर, कोलकाता, कोलंबिया यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ी है और इधर क्या करेगी?
So she is a teacher.
When did I say she is a doctor or a consultant?
Oh, sir.
It's okay. You tell me the meaning of the deciduous. Sorry. Predicament. Predicament. Yeah, this was हाँ. वो एक बार क्यों बोल रहा? After it's क्यों? If you do that.
Yes. So predicament I have learned.
You tell that you are past. You did not get the
No.
word. Word. I tell you the meaning right now.
नहीं उसको थोड़ा सोचना let us think
तब तक तुम उसका और मुझसे कॉपी कर लो. That is not serious.
वो मैं मेरा कॉपी कर
अरे रेसिपी कॉन्स्टिटी. हाँ इधर.
so remember
What is it?
predicament means difficult or something impossible unpleasant
No.
predicament spelling is P R
वो स्पेलिंग ही रॉन्ग बोलेगा. गूगल बोलने वाला बहुत मार खाएगी. बोल रहा पीछे. अरे leave it here. There are so many English words which I also don't know the meaning. What it is? Don't give too much importance to what is that English. It's okay.
no sir it's not
सुनो फिर मैं नोट. Yeah. In Canada and Toronto we have this kind. See, it's all pink and yellowish color. Yeah. Correct. Cancer. ये जंगल में यही क्या कर रही है भाई? ये कौन है गंगा? बाकी के दोस्त देखो जल्दी. ये तो पक्का. हाँ, they don't disturb. हाँ,
summer
नहीं संपर डियर इंडिया में मिलता है. ये अब्रॉड है. This is very clear. Fox है. अच्छे से सुनो what SDS for us. Because the fun in these regions when there is temperature is 2 -1, heavy rainfall. Comedy concept. देखो, I have some colleagues now. He is working in Mumbai Institute at a very high post. When he was flying to US, na, he was not ready to give English exams. I am an economics teacher. Ultimate था भी वो थोड़ा सा भी बाहर है समझो. So he was not ready to give the English exam, and he was a PhD in English. मैंने बोला सर दे दो ना. क्या सर? नहीं सर वो है ना मुझे थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है इसमें. ना अभी तू तो PhD किया इंग्लिश में. वो है ना सर काम में PhD ऐसे ही होता है. अभी now he flies to different countries. Like me, वो तो उसका पैसा he is very good fellow, low caste है. He has got high post in that area. अभी कुछ लंदन पब्लिकेशंस के लिए he took some, you know. I always believe persons with talent and all that stuff they are not going. Understood? So there you have to see the local words and in that country where you work, na, it is not there in their dictionary. I'm not barking on me. Even you also go. Barking was marking on me. That is barking they say. You also go na. There are certain slang words जो dictionary में नहीं रहे. But they keep using the words.
no slang
The local people speak. That is the slang.
yeah
अभी जैसे she is a Kannada ना, Kannada or Tulu. She also speaks that language ना. उसका वो accent आता है. उसको slang बोलते हैं हम लोग. अभी जैसे I speak a Tamil which is mainly to Madurai. Chennai Tamil is like the rowdy Hindi. I can understand who is that particular people. जैसे अभी मराठी आप लोगों को मालूम है. ये सातारा मराठी है, ये सांगली वाला है. तो वैसा इनका भी लैंग्वेज में अलग अलग है. तो even English also ना, the Americans speak different. England people speak different. I'm there with them for next few days. In fact, 10 days के अंदर I try to speak with their slang. Parents, so definitely I cannot change like that. But they very beautifully coordinate with me because बहुत जल्दी तूने slang पकड़ा. So that is very important. Like I have many friends who used to come for me for economics notes. All Italian girls. कुछ भी नहीं आता English. Economics so and some are from Yugoslavia. उनका तो accent ही गड़बड़ घोटाला. उससे अच्छा तो अपना ये लोग इंग्लिश बात कर लेंगे. इतना गंदा इंग्लिश बात करेगा ना. like यार ये कौन है and they're coming there for PhD lecturership मतलब यार कहाँ से कार्टून हो रहा है एकदम दिखने के लिए गोडी चिट्टी बहुत अच्छी रहेगी but मुंह खोलेगी ना इंग्लिश का एक वर्ड नहीं
Japanese people also different.
Japanese तो छोड़ दो Japanese and Chinese they don't want to speak
Those are the speak.
अभी ये
like
Mandarin hey guys write down decibels
So 1 minute.
can I
1 minute.
क्यों आज तो पूरा मेरे लेक्चर में नहीं जाएगा
सर मैं गया नहीं सुबह सर
हाँ तो that is your mistake who told you not to
Bye, sir.
I'm coming back here by and second lecture no giggling and muggling है hey इसको बंद कर दे so that you start second lecture